So one of the things that keeps coming up today is how to program. In fact, schools are teaching it, and a lot of places are ab advocating, how do you say that, um, programming. So we're going to look in how to program a simple program using Python and how to set up Python. So I guess let's get started.
Before we go any further, make sure to hit that red subscribe button down below and also click that bell so you get notified anytime I post a video. Now back to the video.
So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to download Python. So this can be accomplished by just going to Google. Hold on. Let's go to google.com and we're going to Google Python download. So this should bring us up to download Python from python.org. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to download Python 3.6.3 or whatever the latest version is. They got an older version, but we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on the new one. So we're going to click download. I'm going to click run, or you can save it, but I just suggest running it because it's easy. Now, what we're going to do is going to pop up and it's going to say, do we want to install or customize? We want to install. Make sure this is checked, install for all users. Ignore this right here, and we'll click install. We'll tell it yes. This is going to install everything you need to do a Python program. Okay, and so then once it is finished, we're going to click close out of Edge, and now we're ready. So what I do is I'll pull up Notepad. I'm going to click Save As, go to Desktop. I'm just going to call this program1.py. Then I'm going to click All Files. This is sort of saving in the .py extension, which is the Python extension. And we have a nice little Python program. So we'll right click it. We'll go over to Edit with IDLE, which stands for Integrated Development Environment. And I'm going to click Edit with IDLE. Then it pulls up your development environments. The first thing we're going to do is we need to define a main method. So we're going to go def main. We're going to go open bracket, close bracket. Then we'll go colon. And click enter. Now notice how this took and indented that. That's because Python's a white space language, meaning that it's going to follow the indentations on the program. So what do we want this program to do? Let's print hello. This is a sample program. We'll end it, and we just wrote our first line of code. Now let's do some addition. So let's go number 1 equals, let's say 5. Number 2 equals 24. And now let's add these together. So I want to go number 3 equals number 1 plus number 2. So what we just did there is we're gonna do a what was it? We're gonna do a function that's gonna call number 1 and number 2, and it's gonna add them together and give us number 3. So 5 plus 24 is 29, so it'll give us number 3. And we're gonna go print I can type the sum of number 1 and number 2 is, and just to make it simple, we'll do print again There's a way to like go plus and add on them. What is it? The number, and there's also a way to make it skip lines, but we're just going to make it super simple and just go down and write some extra code that isn't needed. Now let's see, we want to call number 3, and then we'll go down. I'm going to backspace all the way. We'll call the main function again, so we don't have to call it when we run it. It'll run it automatically. We'll click Control S. That just saved our program. So what you do is click F5, and we got an error. What happened is I forgot to close the quotation. So we'll close that. We'll click save again, and run F5. There we go. Hello, this is sample program. The sum of number 1 and number 2 is 29. And it printed out the number. Let's see. Let's call this the sum of 2 numbers is 29. So there we go. We wrote a basic program. This works for multiplication and stuff in the standard order of operations. And it's that simple. Anyway, but this just gets into a very basic program. You can even call in different libraries, which is like predefined functions. So like you can call in the keyboard, so then you can just have it like type in 2 numbers and like make a simple calculator and stuff like that. But we just made a simple program. I hope you guys like this. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below, and also check out the description down there. It's great to be back, and I'll see you guys next time.